Hello everyone, my name is Al, I'm from Sauber-Lab, and today we'll explain why you need a NAS. Okay, what is NAS? NAS is Network Attached Storage, where you can centralize all your data in one only place. Why you need it? Because it's really important. In these videos I will give a lot of reasons why you need a NAS, and maybe I will change your mind. So if you like this idea and want to know a little bit more about it, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe for the channel, and let's go to see it. Why is NAS so important, or in my view, why you should have a NAS? Okay, first one, let's start. I received this one for my brother a few weeks ago, and he complained with me that it's not working. Something's wrong. He don't know if it dropped or anything, but if I move, I can see that something's breaking inside. And I ask, okay, what do you have inside? It's something important. And he say, yes, it's really important. Okay, and you have only here? Yes, I have only here. And this old hard drive, you have all your important stuff, and you don't have backup any place else, and you need to have this hard drive to access all the information. He say, yes. Okay, it's not good, because basically, he loses all his data. Is the problem for external hard drive. I think that most of you guys is using a hard drive daily base, and this external hard drive, it's really tricky, because if you drop it, you can break. If you forget in some place, you can lose all your data. If it's old, you can still lose all your data, and then it's not secured for you. And why you keep doing it? Because you don't know about NAS. You don't know how good is it. Maybe after this video you're gonna change your mind, but for a start you should have properly NAS server, because everything's centralized. Let's say one problem that I have in the start, I start to have too much data, and I start to have different hard drives. One example, I have 4 hard drives here. Hard drive 1, 2, 3, all of those full of data, and it's here. I need to access one of data that it's one of this hard drive. How can I track it? No, you cannot track, or you can track, but you need to have a lot of other spreadsheet where you say this hard drive I put data between A and B, this one C and D, and continue on. And it's good? No, because if I drop one of this hard drive, gone, my data is gone, and it's difficult to recover. It's really difficult to recover. And I need to have physically this hard drive with me. I cannot go in a holidays and forget this hard drive. Don't have access for my data. I cannot go in my friend's house and don't have the hard drive because it will not work. And as well, I need to have extra precaution. I cannot drop in the ground. I cannot do a lot of things that with NAS I could do. I don't say that you need to go for over the board, okay? Start a NAS. Let's say you have a lot of all-in NAS server. Look like this. Synology, one example. It's the first one that comes to my mind. And you're gonna spend £170 for 2-bay NAS, or continue on with the price. Maybe you can get a little bit cheaper or a little bit more. But no, you don't need it. You can go for a single computer. You can choose an old computer or not so old, one that have a case for more hard drives, and continue on, that will have everything that you need there. With one of those, you can start to make your own NAS server. You can have a PCI Express card that you can extend it. Put 8, 12 hard drives. 6, I don't know how many you need. You don't need to be lock how many SATs that you have in your motherboard. You can extend it. Yes. You can have a 7NAS where you can track all your information. You can have all your computer here running. You know what's the CPU usage. You know what's the memory usage for this one. You can have all the disk here. You can have more than one disk. You can have as many as your case fits. If you fit 12 hard drives, yes, you can fit 12. If you can fit more, yes, you can fit. Only need to be precautions. One of the things that I told in the last video. Everything that you need to have in mind before you do your own NAS. As well, you can have the smart option that you can see the status for all your hard drive. You can see if the hard drive is okay or it's not okay, the temperature that's running, the capacity. All the information can go for the smart and see how many cycles that have, how long they will do, what kind of failure that will do. As well, these options of NAS that have at least 3 hard drives, you can control a RAID, where you can get all your hard drives in a RAID. So all the 4 hard drives or 3 hard drives that you have will make only one RAID, a big hard drive, where you can have all your data there. You don't need to have half of the information in one hard drive and half of the information in other hard drive. You can have all in one. That will save a lot of time for you. As well, you can have a little bit files where you can have one part of your hard drive only for backup, other only with the applications that you do in the Docker, other only for downloads, and you can share this division. As well, you can have one hard drive only for this specific thing. As well, you can have antivirus that will scan frequently your server to know if you download or you will put anything that put your data in risk. As well, you can have a FTP that you can access your data outside your house. You can directly using this FTP for outside your house and that you can have access for your data. As well, you can have backup with rsync that I will show in the future videos, how to make backup in rsync. So you can have a backup in a FTP using for other server or in some kind of cloud. You can have an SMB that you can share all your data for multiple people in your house. You don't need to choose only you. The problem for these hard drives, you need to be using these ones. You need to connect specific for your computer and only you are using the same time. But if you have a NAS, no, you don't need it. You can have a lot of users using exactly the same time it. As well, you can see your system information. You can see the process that is going. You know what is using this one. You can see the statistics. What's the time that you use more? What's the time that I don't use so much? So all your data is specific in one place. So few reasons that you're gonna need. You don't run out of space. You can extend all the time that is going to low size. You can add one extra hard drive as long as your hardware or system fit it. You don't lose data. You can backup it. And I will show some options for backup that you can use. As well, you can have everything in the same place for everyone access everywhere that you want. You don't need to restrict only your local network. You can use a VPN to access external. You can use FTP for your access external. You can use some cloud system as a Nextcloud that will have all your data there and you can share some link for other people. And in the future videos I will explain how to do it. But you don't need to stop only in a simple storage. For a NAS, you don't need to stop only to use your NAS as a storage. You can have a lot of applications in the top of it. One of the applications that you can have is the Docker that have a lot of images that you can install. Let's say I will use the portrait. Inside this portrait, my Docker, I have MB where I can stream all my media the way that I want. I can have LiDAR where I can manage all my musics. I can have Sonar that you can manage all my videos, TV shows that I want. I can have SNB for make the downloads and manage it. I can have UBackup to make backup for my computers. All my computers, it's making current backups there. And they say complete without issue. And all the time that I have backup, if I lose any data, I can recover it. It's really great because all my data is there. They can backup more than one computer. I don't need to restrict only to backup my computer. But I can backup few things. That it's really great. As well, I don't need to backup my server only in my local network. I can make automatic backup in the Google Drive. The same way, I backup my data in the Google Drive and that I can restore my files easy this way. I decide when I can restart, this week. I can decide that I want to restart this audio or this and continue on. And I continue, they will restart, they will download for Google Drive in my case and I use it because it's great. It's more one thing that makes sure that you are not losing your data. So if you're still using this one, forget, don't use it. Change, because this one's not reliable. This one's not easy to access. This one don't have so many advanced as one NAS server. And in my videos, I will explain how to develop your own NAS. You don't need to go and buy something all in, built in. You can develop it yourself, and I will show how to do it. If you like this video, don't forget to leave your like. If you don't like, leave your dislike, but try to avoid it. Subscribe for the channel, and see you in the next video. Bye.